Mr. Pack here again. Here's the bottom page of page 2 of 9.3. And this is the fun part. This is where we get to graph it. So what we're going to do is we're going to make ordered pairs out of how much time it took and what the temperature was. So we're going to take the data that we've already collected and we're going to plug that into this table here. So I was smart. I wrote them down so I don't have to go back and look. But at 0 seconds, you'll remember we were at 75. So we're going to write 75 here. And then at 10 seconds, we were at 70. And then at 20, we were at 65. Then it was 60, 55, 52, because things got crazy, and 49. All right. And then over here, once you've got that down, remember you can pause this video anytime you want to make sure you get it done. What we're going to do is we're going to plot this. Remember, over, up. X, Y. X comes first, just like in the, you got it, alphabet. So let's take a look at our first point. We are at 0 seconds on the bottom. So here's our x-axis. This is our over. There's our y-axis, which is the temperature, which is time. And you've got these things on the that are labeled as a scale. Remember it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 before? When you've got data, you got to change the scale to accommodate your numbers. Since we go all the way up to 75, we go by 5s over here on the y-axis. And we go by 5s also on the X for 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Same thing on this side. So we've changed it from 1 by 1 to 5 by 5. You can do this any way you want with any kind of graph. So let's plot our first point. We've got 0 and 75. We go over how many? Yes, 0. And up to, that's right, 75. So here's 0. Up to 75, and I'm going to plot a point. I'm going to do that with all of the other points. So I'm going to go to 10 and 70 degrees. So I go over to 10 seconds, which is here, and then up to 70 degrees. Easy, right? Over, up, over, up. Over 20, up to 65. Over to 20, up to 65. Oopsie. That's 10. Over to 20, up to 65, 30 to 60, over to 30, up to 60, which is right here. Okay, over 40, up to 55, over to 40, up to 55, plot that. Over to 50 and up to 52. So I go over to 50, there's 50, and I gotta go somewhere in between. A little shy of half. So 52 is not 50 and it's not 55. It's in between. So you just put a dot somewhere in between. It doesn't have to be exact. Just somewhere close. All right. And then finally, we're going to go 60 to 49. Over 60, up to 50. And then just below the line of 50 is going to be 49. So when you mark it, if it's 49, go to 50 and just come down a little bit. If it's 52, go to 50 and go up a little bit. Easy peasy. It's just kind of a generalization of where you need it to be. All right. Finally, if you look at the graph, you can see that it's going down. It's trending down, right? Because the temperature of the water got colder as we went. You can actually connect this with a line, which I think we will do in a future lesson. Anyway, easy. You guys can do this, no problemo. All right. All right, I'm going to pause and turn the page over. I think we have 2 more graphs.